All right, hello everyone. So I'll be going over um, some aspects of a turning point and what to look for. So this is really effective when identifying how to buy pullbacks. So the question here is how to buy pullbacks. But in a simple way, what are you doing? Well, first and foremost, you want to always see things in terms of the Wyckoff price cycle, because this is the real schematic and a very tradable schematic, and it can be done intraday or swing. So this is the first thing you have to understand. All right, so this is accumulation, this is markup, this is distribution, this is markdown. But a lot of times what you have here is just a rally and a pullback. All of this is nothing more than a rally and a pullback, where you have minor accumulation, minor distribution, a markup, which is your rally, and the markdown, minor markdown, which is your pullback. Okay, so this is how rally, pullback, rally, pullback, rally, pullback, and that's part of a much larger markup. So just put rally, and you have your pullback. So what happens when you have rallies and pullbacks is you're trying to catch a pullback so you can get the next rally, right? So you're trying to catch the next pullback in order to profit off the next rally. That's the goal. When you're buying a pullback, the idea is you're buying it in order for it to then reverse and go up and rally, so you can profit from that move with a low risk stop. So how do you do that? And well, you have to analyze this piece. This piece right here, which is this piece has to be analyzed, and from the perspective of what behaviors. All right, so I'll show you exactly what to look for. And this, since this pullback right hand side, this whatever it is, rectangle, is really reaccumulation. And when you see the details, you know that this is reaccumulation. So on the pullback, what is it that you're looking for? Well, for it to change direction from down to a little bit sideways and to go back up, something must happen here, and that's your reaccumulation. Your reaccumulation will have certain characteristics. As it goes down, as the pullback occurs, you'll have down waves or down bars, right? You'll have a bunch of down waves and down bars. And what you're going to have on these waves or bars or columns, if you're using point of figure, is effort. You're going to have that effort here, and then very likely here you're going to have effort as well. So on that left hand side to the middle, you'll have effort, and then eventually it's either lack of supply or it's just going to go. So that left hand side, meaning as it pulls back, you'll have effort. And that effort is telling you that, I mean, I'm not sure if it's right to call it a forecasting tool, because basically the idea is that buyers are stepping in to reaccumulate in order to reignite prices to go up. So you're just trying to get in as they get in. So if they're going to get in, obviously they'll spread out their accumulation, but they'll have high prints. Those high prints will show you that that there's accumulation going on. So I mean, let's just take a look at some examples. I'll take one that I'm familiar with. So just this is on a lower time frame, very low, like literally 5 cent. All right, 5 cent boxes on crude, and you see, I can't catch them all, and you just still have to use judgment because sometimes you don't know if it's effort or they're trying to break, and it's absorption. Over here, you see 7. And then over here, you see 7. And the ranges have shortened, like shortening of thrust and small range, and then it reverses. So this effort up here confirmed by the reversal. You have to wait for the reversal. Otherwise, you don't know if it's effort to go higher. All right, so you need effort, as in bag holding, to go lower to catch the turn. Now it goes down, 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 down. Here's the effort. This one I was able to catch, like, right here. Why is it effort? I mean, just take a look at the, this one has, I think, 900, and this one has 700, and the one before it has 500 or something. But this is effort. It's on the wrong bar, because it's really the 900 versus the 500, meaning this 3 boxes have 500, this 3 boxes have almost double, 900, and then it holds and then it reverses. So the reversal is confirming it, and basically this is effort. Again, it goes up. Here you have 400, here you have 1600, followed by reversal. Reversal confirms it. How can you have 400% increase and get the same amount of range? So, it's no brainer, right? Then it goes down, 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 and it comes over here, and you have almost double. You have 400, and then you have 700. Almost double within the same range. The same range as the prior bar, but almost double the volume, followed by a little higher high confirming the effort, and then bang, end of day. This goes up. Even this, for this move here, this nice little pop, it goes, 4 and then 8, 800. 800 is double 400 in the same amount of range, and then you have a higher high, tells you it's going up, and it does until you have more effort followed by the reversal. So this is what's going on in the markets. All right, so I'm gonna put this back. So what happens is at these turns, whether it's here, let's use the circle, whether it's here, whether it's a little one, whether it's a big one, whether it's a little one, here, here, when this thing turns here, these are your turning points. And turning points are basically accumulation, hitting the markup hitting distribution, setting up the pullback, minor markdown here. So what's going on is you basically have effort all over the place showing you here there'll be effort, here there'll be effort, either on the higher highs meaning on the rally highs or within the range, here or here, or you'll see, for example, on the higher highs, this has, say, 10, and this has, say, 15. And you're wondering, why the hell does this have more effort than this, and less range? And the answer is there's distribution or bag holding or selling coming into the market. And then when it goes sideways again, you're going to have, for example, you have a brick that has 9, and then you have another one that has 18 or 19. Like, how is that possible? That the same range, this one has 9 and this one has 19. What's going on here? It's because there's absorption or effort or whatever, and then it turns. So the point that I'm trying to make is that in the analysis of turning points, in the volume analysis of turning points, when you're taking a look at that turning point, you will find effort. And that effort is part of accumulation or distribution. And all that really does is that it changes a very powerful relationship. Here on the pullback, supply is greater than demand. Here on the rally, demand is greater than supply. For you to go from supply is greater than demand to demand is greater than supply, for the market to do that, in the middle, there's usually effort. So for supply, that relationship of the market going down to demand greater than supply and market going up, you have effort. A lot of times you'll see this again and again if you analyze the turns. And the crazy part is it's on all different time frames or box sizes, whether using higher time frame, middle time frame, light time frame, because this is a fundamental characteristics of these turning points, which have its fundamental characteristics, meaning of distribution accumulation. So effort is the accumulation. Effort is the distribution. Effort is the reason the market is turning. It is the reason the market is pulling back, or is the reason that the market has now found the demand to go back up. And the relationship of supply and demand has changed, where it used to be supply is greater than demand, but demand is now greater than supply. Alright, so this is what I wanted to do, and now for practically how to implement this. There's plenty of ways. All you need is a volume and a price chart. As long as your chart has volume, you can do this on bars. It's very easy to do on a daily chart. You could also do it on a wave chart, or you could also do it on a timeless chart like Renko or PNF with volume. It's a piece of cake. And you just analyze the pullbacks in terms of the price range and the volume. I mean, a lot of volume came in, and what was all that effort, how much reward did it produce in terms of price direction? And that will give you a clear understanding of what's going on, meaning, are the buyers buying this pullback or not? Because if this market is pulling back, they will come in. If they don't come in, this whole thing is going to collapse. So for the market to have a successful pullback, you will find that buyers come in at levels, and they start buying, and that at prices. And when they buy at those prices, the volume builds at those prices, and it looks like effort. And then if they're stopping the decline because they keep buying, then it's gonna they're reaccumulating for the next rally up. All right, I'm done. Have a good weekend. Thank you. Bye.